Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Adam, aka the Real Simzo, and I've got this huge CGC box to unbox. That's the word we're going with. Stay tuned to see what all I got back. All right, so as you saw, I got a bunch of books back from CGC again through Bill over at Comics Exchange in South Knoxville. Thank you again for sending off all of these books for me and taking care of them. I don't remember what all is in this box, actually. In fact, it all came back in one big batch, so he just handed me over the box. I've not seen these grades. I don't know what books are in here. I just know I still have a handful out. I also picked up a box from Bry's Comics. Another one, my first video was actually a big reveal from him. I found a first appearance I've been wanting to get on his site the other day, and I decided to go ahead and grab it. So why don't we go ahead and dive into these CGC books? What do we got? First thing, it's a Star Wars book. Darth Maul #2 in a 9.6. That's awesome. Dang, I was expecting a 9.8 for sure. But, it's a 9.6. Not unhappy with that. Look at that. We'll set that up there right there for now. What do we got next? Oh, another Star Wars book. Let's see. This is a Darth Vader #6 in a 9.8. Now, if I remember correctly, this is the first appearance of one of the Darth Vader characters that was in, I want to say, potentially The Mandalorian or some other show recently. I think that was the big thing with this Darth Maul #2. It is also the first appearance of Cad Baine in the comics. So if you're Star Wars fans, there you go. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I figured these would be two I'd end up selling. Try to help this hobby fuel itself. What do we got next? Uncanny X-Men 221 and a 9.6. All right, well, there you go, buddy. Right there. That's the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. What a kind of like ho-hum cover, right? I mean, it's kind of crazy that I've got two 9.6s now. I was definitely hoping for a 9.8, but, the first appearance of Mr. Sinister is, like, insane looking. I love that cover. What's next? Uncanny X-Men #244 in a 9.6. Now, that is the first appearance of Jubilee, which, if you're anything like me and your first kind of, like, X-Men thing was the TV series in the 90s, you're probably pretty familiar with Jubilee. We got two more in this box. Sensational She-Hulk #1 in a 9.8. That's exciting. Wow. That's one that is, if I remember correctly, from my uncle's collection. So kind of cool to see this one get a 9.8 after having sat in those long boxes for who knows how long. Now, I know that the TV show did just recently end. I'm curious what you thought about that. I still have not watched it, but it's gotten a lot of mixed reviews, I've heard. What did you think about She-Hulk? Leave it in the comments below. Last book. Oh, this is a really cool one. It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures #1. Now, for those of you that don't know, TMNT has a couple of really cool villains, and this is the first appearance of Krang, Bebop, and Rocksteady. So super excited about these books. I got some really cool ones back this time. That's exciting. I still have a first appearance of Mephisto out there. I cannot wait to get. But while I was over there at Comics Exchange, I checked Bill's back stock, and I picked up a couple things that actually helped me complete a collection. Very excited to show everybody these comics. Green Lantern #50 from the New 52. I needed that one to complete my New 52 Green Lantern run, so pretty excited about that. I also picked up a Green Lantern 25, which, if I remember correctly, this is the first appearance of, I want to say, Larfleeze and also Atrocitus. It may be the Blue Lantern, oh gosh, what's his name? Saint Walker, but I don't think so. I do know that there is another cover out there that a lot of people like a little bit better, if I remember correctly. This was just my Green Lantern #0. Bill actually did find it. Apparently it was in the bottom of another CGC box. So, awesome that he found those. Pretty excited to have gotten these. Now, for the one I picked up from Bry's Comics, I am pretty excited about this. I actually recently mentioned in my last video that I did not have this. And while I do have Simon Baz's #0, the origin story there, I don't have his first appearance. And I saw that pop up and had to go get it. Had to go do it in a 9.8. Check this out. Free Comic Book Day, DC Comics, the New 52, #1. I'm excited to have it. Super excited to have it. I did not have one of these. Simon Baz has become one of my favorite Lanterns. Just a great character. Super excited to have his first appearance. So crazy that a free comic sold for what it does, but in a 9.8, almost perfect condition. You know, you can't beat that. I was pretty excited to have found that right after I mentioned it too. But you know, that'll be it for today's CGC withdrawals, openings, box openings, whatever. You know, I'm just showing you guys comics that I'm getting, and I'm super excited about them. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, something like that. I showed you guys how to build these cabinets. What did you think? Did you build it? I want to know. Regardless, thanks for watching again. I'll see you next time.